All right, we made it to Stockton after using the bus for the first time, and now we're gonna catch the train to Modesto. Are you so excited?
Yeah.
The train is coming.
Excited.
So
Never
excited.
seen a train before.
Made it on that train. How do you feel? Oh, you have a tray.
Wait. Oh, how do I put that?
Oh, do I have a tray? Ooh, I have a tray too.
Now I don't know how to. Well,
How do you put it back?
It's there forever.
I guess we're stuck with the trays now. We figured out how the tray tables work. I think you should do a little PSA in case anyone's ever.
We're on this exact train.
Yes.
Pull it out.
And then how do you close it?
You're supposed to push it in.
Ah, it's really easy once you figure it out. All right, we're gonna go check out the snack bar.
These are free.
Nice.
I mean, I don't mind if I do.
Apparently it's
I can't
free.
believe it's free. On the other ones I've been on, it's like $4 for one Dr. Pepper, dude.
Wow. Good deal. Amtrak. What is this one called? The Gold Line?
Yeah.
Gold Rush?
Yeah. I'm just curious.
How big is the bathroom? It's got a moving door. Oh, that's not that small.
What?
Changing table.
Change if I wanted to.
I don't think I need my diaper changed yet. Maybe later. I told Nithlin to do something over again because it was funny and we weren't recording, so action.
Can y'all use our tray tables? These cup holders are not doing anyone any favors.
I think you did a good job. What do you guys think? How would you rate this train so far?
This is so much better than the other one I've been on.
So far, first train experience. Well, not first train experience, but first Amtrak experience. Pretty good. Definitely 2 thumbs up if I wasn't holding the camera. All right, we made it to Modesto. So now we just got to figure out how to get over to where the car is, and then we'll drive it back. But you know, for 19 bucks a person, I think that was a really good deal. Saves us the gas money and the trouble of driving all the way down here. But it was an awesome experience on Amtrak for the first time. Is it better to just be honest with them that we're redoing it?
Nah.
No? Oh, well, Nithlin doesn't want me to tell you this. We're gonna reenact something again that had just happened that was really funny.
Maybe you could do us some bloopers.
So we're looking at this train here. It's really cool. And then Nithlin, what did you say? We were like, we gotta get some. Okay, sorry, it's really loud. It's really loud right now. Nithlin was like,
This is a cool train.
like, very cool train. And then we see those plaques over there, and we're like, let's go see if there's information about the train, because it'd be nice to know what it is. So we walk over, expecting to see some information. And then what do you know?
So helpful.
They're completely blank.
That's so helpful. So as far as I know, it's a train.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's in use.
That's all we know.
And
So
it's black.
for all the viewers, here's a black train that these plaques told us nothing about. Enjoy. We're getting picked up by Matt in a Prius. Very, very nice. I'm excited to get a ride in a Prius. All right, there's the car. Let's take the car somewhere a little bit more secluded, and we can record a little bit about it and let you guys know why I got it and stuff. Okay, so we made it out to like kind of a rural area here, away from all the sketchiness of that industrial Modesto district. But here's the car. It's a 2000 Honda Prelude Type SH. As you can see, it's bright red. And I guess I want to explain a little bit about why I got the car in general, because as you guys know, if you saw the last video, I did end up selling that Fiat that I was driving around probably a few months ago. And so the ZL1 has been my only car, and that includes being my only car for work. So I've actually been delivering pizzas in the ZL1. I'll put a picture up here of what that looked like. It's so funny driving that thing around with a big Pizza Guys logo on top. It definitely gets looks going through town. But it just started to feel, I started to feel bad putting all those miles on the car, like without really enjoying it, just doing like day-to-day tasks with the ZL1. It just doesn't make sense to increase the mileage and put the wear on the car for that. So again, I started my search for like a cheap car that would be fairly reliable and have a little bit of spunk and be fun to drive, and not just like a boring commuter car. So that's how I landed on this Prelude here. And like I said, it's a Type SH. So that was the top trim in the United States. Over in Japan, they did have some higher trim levels, but here in America, we just got the base model and the Type SH. And so all that really means is it has the active torque management system. So this car was actually the first car to have active torque management back in 1996. Now this is a 2000 model, but in 1996, this was the first car to come out with active torque vectoring. So when you're going around a turn, the engine will actually send power to either the left side or the right side to help the outside tire kind of pull the car through the turn, which theoretically gave it better handling and reduced understeer, which is a big issue with front engine, front wheel drive cars like this. And of course, I had to get a manual. So as you can see, it's got the 5-speed in here. It shifts awesome. Now the thing with this car, and the reason why it was so cheap, and I'll talk about that a little bit later, is the odometer. I don't know if you guys can see that in there, but that says 344,000 miles. Now that's a lot of miles, but as you can see on the inside, it's actually pretty nice. There really aren't any tears or rips in the interior. The dash isn't cracked. The steering wheel looks like it's in pretty good shape. And even if you take a look around the outside, it's a little bit dirty, but there really aren't any major flaws with it. It was actually repainted a few years ago, and it wasn't the most high quality job, but definitely from 10 feet away, it looks like a nice 5th gen Honda Prelude. Somebody put aftermarket taillights on it. I'm not sure how I feel about those yet. And then the license plate with the Asian characters. I don't know. I'm assuming they're Japanese, but I guess I don't know for sure. And as you can see right here, there's some clear coat peeling away there. And in some spots on the car, I don't know if this will come across on camera, on some spots you can really see some orange peel. Like whoever repainted it was not like the best painter in the world. I don't know if you can see in that reflection there some orange peel in the paint. But yeah, I was looking for a cheap car that was fun to drive, and so I saw this manual 5th gen Prelude with 300,000 miles, and it was a really good price. It was actually, I got this for less than $3,000. Now the guy was asking $5,000 initially, but it sat for a while. And the Prelude market is pretty crazy. It's kind of like Miatas and any other sports car really, where people always think their car is worth way more than it actually is. So he had it listed at $5,000 for a while. I saw him lower the price, and then about 2 months later, he reduced the price down to $3,500. And so I was like, you know what? Let me go take a look and just see if he's willing to budge a little bit more. And so after some negotiation, I actually got him down into the 2s. So think about that. A Honda Prelude, a manual Prelude, Type SH, for less than $3,000. Yes, 300,000 miles, but even if I have to replace the engine, I think that'll still be a good deal, even in the long run. These cars are appreciating slowly, and people really seem to like them. What do you think of the Prelude so far?
This is pretty dope.
Dope?
Dope.
Dope, nice.
I think that's a great word to sum it up.
Yeah, very dope. That's what the kids are saying these days. Are you sketched out at all by it?
If I saw this driving towards me, I feel like I wouldn't be scared. But with the exhaust leak, I might get into a different lane.
That's right, I didn't say anything about the exhaust leak. That's another flaw this car has. We'll show you when we start it up, but it sounds absolutely terrible. It sounds like after Taco Bell, like that bad. Just constant drone from the exhaust. But yeah, that's probably enough outside the car. Let's go ahead and get in and show you guys how it drives. All right, are you guys ready to be disgusted? Here it goes. Oh yeah, the trunk release is down here, so pop that. Let's see what he's doing back there. I think he's getting the Bluetooth dongle. Nice. What were you doing back there?
Don't worry about it.
So what have we learned about this car so far?
It sounds like a wet fart went off every time the gas pedal is hit.
What else have we learned? The stereo.
The stereo is horrible. You can't even
see it. Look on camera.
Now you can see it.
So that's what it's supposed to look like. And that's what it looks like when the sun is on it. It's ridiculous.
It's supposed to be touchscreen, but you can't.
It's supposed to be touchscreen, but touching doesn't seem to do anything. And we can't figure it out. Oh, this button is loose. Yeah, it's a little wiggly. The air conditioning works though. The air conditioning works. And that was probably the biggest thing for me, because I deliver pizzas for a part-time job and I cannot do that without air conditioning in this California heat. So that's definitely a positive.
Look at the odometer.
Oh yeah, I showed the odometer earlier. Here's another good look at that. 344.9. Oh, look at that trip odometer. Did you see how it rolled back? We had a lot of fun with that. Just because you push the button and it goes zoop, back to 0. It's really cool. All right, well, we're gonna start getting on the road here. We picked the car up in Modesto, so now we're gonna road trip it back to Northern California, where we both live. So we'll do a little bit of B-roll here and there on the way, but hopefully it's an uneventful drive. Oh, we also want to check the oil, because this is an old car and so it burns a lot. It probably burns some oil. These cars are known for doing that. So we're gonna check the oil real quick and add a little bit, get it up to a known point on the dipstick, so that when we get back to the Sacramento area, we can check and see over the mileage that we drove, how much oil is it actually burning. So yeah, let's do that real quick and then get on the road. Doing this? Sure. It's already recording, just in case I do something funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm known for that.
The funniest person I know.
I know. That's actually kind of an honor. Let's see if it makes a slapping noise. There we go. Prelude's ready for its exam. All right, let's check the oil level, see where it's at. That's the flimsiest rod I've ever seen.
Oh, frick, that's hot.
It's really hot. Okay. Am I even gonna
3rd degree burn yourself?
Yeah.
Is that hot or?
It's pretty hot. I don't have a wrench. Wow, this is harder than it needs to be. Oh my goodness. Maybe we don't want to record me failing it. Oh, I got it.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, they just needed to get past that resistance point.
So muscular.
I know. I'm basically a strong man.
Oh, well, I guess it was warning us that it's...
Is it hot?
That it was hot.
Oh. Danger. Hot. Okay, all the way down. Bring it out. Okay, we're currently at like the bottom circle, so let's go ahead and fill it up to the top circle. Let's see if that did anything. Okay. Where are you at now? Oh, that's perfect. That's basically right at, I'll keep it in the sun so it stays focused. That's basically right at the top circle. So we'll keep an eye on that, and when we get home, we'll check it and see how many miles we drove and then how much oil we used going those miles.
Okay, so what have we learned about this?
We've learned that this rod is very flimsy and it gets very, very hot. We also learned that the engine is very dirty. It looks disgusting. And that it burns oil. But we'll see exactly how much oil when we get back home. So yeah, let's get on the road and see if we can figure out this radio situation. Ready for this graceful Prelude entrance? I feel like I should stretch before this. All right. Oh. All right. Welcome to my crib. I've already given you the tour, sorry. Oh, that's a good angle. All right, well, we got music going. The thing is, it's got 2 10-inch subs in the back, which basically feel like they're gonna rattle the car. You should turn the bass on again so we can show them what it's like. Also, another thing, after driving it for a few minutes, one of the reasons why I got this car so cheap, there are a lot of reasons really, but one of them was because 5th gear is crunchy, is what the guy said, and it definitely is. If you're in 4th and you shift to 5th, there's a little bit of like crunchiness to get into gear, but once you're in gear, it's fine. What I did find is if you double clutch into 5th gear, then it's totally fine. So for drivability, it really doesn't impact it at all. So that's really good to know. I'll have to keep that in mind. I don't hear any. Oh my goodness. Do you see this shaking? Okay.
Luckily, we can turn the bass down in Spotify and it won't blow our eardrums out.
Because that's a downside with the touchscreen not working. We can't turn down the bass. But yeah, like Niflin said, luckily we can, just on the phone, we can turn the bass down. And so that's what's gonna give our ears a little bit of reprieve for this ride. This 2-hour ride with an exhaust sounding like this. It's so bad.
But the car does have its quirks.
The car has its quirks. But hey, it's driving, and like, put the camera straight, it's like, and then show the wheel. Like, the wheel is straight and it's going straight and there's no weird suspension noises. So, like, this is gonna be perfect for what I need it to do.
It's just rolling.
Oh, it revs so fast.
If only the exhaust wasn't just a wet fart.
I know. All right, little update here. We're about maybe 50 miles away from home now. The car's been running great. Everything's been working fine. We're enjoying our music. We're getting a little hungry though, so we're gonna stop here at a local food truck and see if we can get some good food to eat. All right, we've arrived here to apparently Lodi's best food truck. You can kind of see it there. Let's see if it's any good. All right, time for a little food vlog. Let's see if the food truck lives up to the hype. They have all these awards like best tacos in Lodi and surrounding areas.
Bag and a bar.
Those look like Supreme tacos. Very nice. Check that out.
I don't know if that's visible.
Nope. No. Get it all over my steering wheel.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, we're both about finished up with our food. What do you think, Niflin?
That was good.
Good?
Let's see if that comes back to hit us on the toilet later, but that was good.
I think it probably will, but it was really yummy. So definitely lives up to the hype and probably worth all their awards. So now we're gonna get gas and then finish our drive back home. We're already back in Sacramento, already in familiar territory. That means we're almost home. This is where we drop Niflin off. Thank you so much for coming and looking at the car and helping.
I'm glad we made it through without any unfortunate. Wait. Oh, there we go.
No major flaws.
Yeah.
All right, see you, dude.
See ya.
All right, we made it back to Woodland, like I said. Just dropped off Niflin. So let's get gas. Let's see what our fuel economy was, because I started a trip last time we filled up. And then let's go home and wash the car and put it away. So it took 1.857 gallons, and our trip since the last time we filled up is 55.4 miles. So to figure out the miles per gallon, we're gonna do exactly what it sounds like. We're gonna divide the number of miles by the number of gallons. So 55.4 divided by 1.857. That gets us 29.8 miles per gallon. So we got basically 30 miles per gallon in real terms, driving from Lodi, is when we filled up, Lodi to Woodland. So that's pretty good, 30 miles per gallon. I'll definitely take that. Now that we're home, I want to check the oil and see how much we burned. I need to find a spot to set you guys down. I'll put a picture on the screen to remind you guys what it was, so you can compare. This is what it looks like after 140 miles. Let's see, is it focusing? Definitely burned some. I'd say it might have used that whole quart that we put in. So that's good to know. So basically, every time I fill it up, I'll have to be checking this to make sure we don't run the car low on oil at all. Well, that about wraps it up. We made it home, the car runs good. I figured I'd just take a second to kind of go through all the flaws the car has that I've noticed. I wrote them down here, and you guys can let me know in the comments what you think, if you think I got a good deal or not. So starting at the top, we've got lots of just scratches, dents, peeling clear coat, orange peel in the paint. It was repainted a couple years ago, but it looks like not the most professional of jobs. There's definitely flaws in the paint despite having been repainted. The moonroof is a little bit sticky, kind of going up and down, so I think I need to clean the rails, maybe put some grease on them. The motor works, but again, it just kind of binds and catches and it doesn't sound very good. The driver window only opens and closes if the door is open part way, which is super weird, so there must be a little wiring issue. Maybe they're getting pinched when the door is open or closed and losing connection, so I have to look at that. The hazard switch is loose. As you guys saw, it just kind of wiggles around in the dash. There is a small, very, very, very slow oil leak. I was looking a little bit at the engine. It looks like oil is actually leaking from a lot of different places, which is common from these engines. But the rate at which the oil is leaking is very, very slow. It's like a drop every 5 or 6 hours or something. So it's very minimal. And then, as you guys saw, there's the muffler situation, which needs to be rectified very quickly. It sounds disgusting. And then lastly, just because this car is old, it's now 26 years old, and because it's a cheap car, of course, people don't maintain cheap cars as well as they do nicer cars. So this car needs a few things, just preventative maintenance wise. So I'm gonna do brakes. I need to do the timing belt because I have no idea when the last time that was done. And just things like that. Overall upkeep that I'm gonna do just to refresh the car, bring it up to standards. That way I know it's not gonna leave me stranded when I'm working or going to school or something. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, I'm really happy with the car, and I think for the price, it's a great deal, especially considering now I get to have a manual back in my fleet and get to experience a JDM car for the first time. So thank you guys so much for coming along on this journey. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and stay tuned for future videos where we jump in and do all this preventative maintenance and fix all these other things. We'll see you in the next one.